Hello, friends. In this lecture, we'll learn about biodiversity and the various factors that threaten it. So let's get started. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life forms, plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms, and the ecosystems in which they exist. This variety of life is not just about the number of species, but also encompasses the genetic diversity within species and the different ecosystems they inhabit. Biodiversity is crucial for maintaining healthy ecosystems, regulating climate, providing food and medicine, and ensuring the overall well being of our planet and its inhabitants. But here's the alarming fact. Despite its significance, biodiversity is facing an unprecedented decline worldwide due to various threats posed by human activities and global environmental changes. In this context, it is essential to understand the major factors that are causing the loss of biodiversity so that we can take effective measures to protect and conserve the rich tapestry of life on Earth. So let's discuss the major threats to biodiversity. Number one, habitat loss and fragmentation. Habitat loss and fragmentation are the most significant threats to biodiversity worldwide. When natural habitats such as forests, wetlands, and grasslands are destroyed or fragmented, the species that depend on those habitats for survival are often forced to relocate or worse, face extinction. Let's break this down into two categories. A habitat loss occurs when a natural ecosystem such as a forest, wetland, coral reef, or grassland is completely destroyed or converted into something else, such as urban land, industrial sites, or agricultural fields. For example, when trees are cut down and a forest is turned into a farm, the species that lived in that forest, like birds that nested in the trees or insects that fed on the leaves, lose their homes and may not survive. B. Habitat fragmentation. Habitat fragmentation happens when a large continuous area of habitat is broken up into smaller isolated pieces or fragments. Imagine a forest that's been cleared in some areas to make room for roads, towns, farms, dams, or canals. The forest is still there, but it's now separated into smaller parts. This makes it hard for animals to move around, find food or mates, and can even make them easy targets for predators or the weather. Number two, climate change. Climate change is another major threat to biodiversity. As global temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, many species are struggling to adapt. Rising temperatures can alter the timing of natural events like bird migrations or plant blooming periods, which can disrupt the delicate balance of ecosystems. Ocean warming and acidification are causing coral bleaching and making it harder for marine organisms to build their shells and skeletons. These changes can lead to the decline or even extinction of many species that cannot migrate or adapt quickly enough. Number three, pollution. Pollution of air, water, and soil is a significant threat to biodiversity. Air pollution can cause acid rain, which harms aquatic life. Water pollution from industrial waste, sewage, or agricultural runoff can poison wildlife and make entire ecosystems unhealthy. Soil pollution from pesticides and fertilizers can also kill plants and animals and make their way into our food and water. Noise and light pollution can also harm animals by disrupting their communication, navigation, and sleep patterns. Many animals are also dying due to plastic pollution. Plastic bags, bottles, and other waste are killing many sea animals like turtles who mistake them for food. Number four, invasive species. Invasive species are non-native organisms that can cause harm to the environment, economy, or human health. When a non-native species is introduced to a new habitat, it can outcompete native species for resources, prey on them, or disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. For example, the water hyacinth is a beautiful but highly invasive plant that has spread to many countries. It grows very quickly and can block the sunlight needed by other aquatic plants. This can reduce the amount of oxygen in the water and harm or kill native aquatic life. Number five, overexploitation. Overexploitation happens when people use or take too much of a natural resource, such as a fish from the sea or a tree from a forest, without giving it a chance to recover. Overfishing, overhunting, and illegal wildlife trade are endangering countless species. Similarly, overlogging weakens the ecosystem and can lead to soil erosion and habitat loss. As we have seen, biodiversity is crucial for the health of our planet and our well being. but the threats to biodiversity are many and complex. By understanding the major factors such as habitat loss, climate change, pollution, invasive species, and overexploitation, we can work towards effective conservation strategies. Protecting habitats, reducing pollution, controlling invasive species, and promoting sustainable practices are vital steps in preserving the rich tapestry of life on Earth. Moreover, raising awareness and involving people from all walks of life in conservation efforts is essential to ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. So, what can you do to help protect biodiversity? You can start by making small changes in your daily life. Reduce your carbon footprint, recycle, reuse items, use public transport or cycle to school, and plant trees. You can also raise awareness among your friends and family about the importance of biodiversity and the threats it faces. Encourage them to adopt sustainable practices and participate in conservation initiatives. Together, we can all make a difference. So let ease take action today to protect and preserve the incredible biodiversity of our planet for a healthier and more sustainable future. Thank you and see you next time.